In last class, we studied that effect of pressure on the matter is what happens when you apply the pressure. The matter means when you apply the pressure or when you release the pressure, the matter can convert from one form to another form. Okay, yes, how it changes from one form to another form? Yes, how it changes? When you apply the pressure, okay, means if pressure increases, what happens? If pressure increases, increases, then gas is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to solid when the pressure increases. Okay, again when the pressure decreases, what happens? The solid is converted to liquid and liquid is converted to gas. This is the when you apply the pressure. Okay, like that. Is what are some applications? The main application is that to liquefy the gas, to convert gas into liquid, we can use this method. When you apply the pressure, the gas molecules or gas is converted into liquid by increasing the force of attraction or by decreasing the interparticle space between them. Okay, this is about the effect of pressure. Then the next one is evaporation, the very interesting and very important topic, that is evaporation. Is according to the definition of evaporation, as I already mentioned here, the evaporation means the process of change of liquid state into the vapor state. Okay, means the when you convert your liquid into the vapor, then we can call it as a evaporation. Mentioned here, even below its boiling point. Okay, whenever you are changing, whenever you are consider the evaporation, the change that liquid state into vapor state should, liquid state into vapor state should takes below its boiling point. For example, if water has a boiling point 100 degrees Celsius, if you want to explain the evaporation, the process that the liquid is converted to vapor below its boiling point, means below the 100 degrees Celsius. Just take one example. Whenever you are dropping the water on the surface, okay, after some times the water molecule which is on the surface is evaporate. Okay, means the water molecule reduces, what the water content is going to reduces. How and why? That process nothing but evaporation. Is there boiling is takes place? No. Without boiling only the level or the amount of water is decreases and the water molecules are converted into vapor. Because of that, the evaporation means the process of change of liquid state into vapor state, means liquid state. When you convert your liquid state into the vapor, liquid state into the vapor, we can call it as a evaporation. Here mentioned here, below the boiling point. If the conversion of liquid to vapor, if it takes place below the boiling point, then we can call it as a evaporation. Okay, then this evaporation is a surface phenomena. Okay, in day-to-day life we all seen the different types of evaporation. In our day-to-day life we are using the process that is evaporation. This evaporation is mainly the surface phenomena. Yes, what happens in this process? In this process, mainly the liquid is converted to vapor. Just imagine there is a one surface. Just imagine this is a one surface. On this surface there are some water molecules. Okay, there are some water molecules. To convert water into vapor, what it requires? Is to convert water into vapor, what it requires? Means to convert any matter into the other matter, what it requires? It requires some energy. Yes or no? To convert any state into the other state, means to convert one matter to other, to convert one matter to another matter, what it requires? It requires some energy. Okay, then when you have the water molecules on the surface, then it converted to vapor. Then how it gain its energy? Means to convert a liquid to vapor, it requires some energy. From where it gets energy, and how the liquid is converted to vapor below its boiling point. That is the main criteria. Then the whatever the energy required to convert from liquid to vapor is get is gets by its own. Means the liquids, the whatever the molecules present in the liquids or gets its energy to convert from liquid to vapor. Okay, this is the main criteria. Yes, just imagine the liquids, the whatever the particles of particles present in the liquid have some energy. Yes or no? Every matter has energy, or it is solid, liquid, or a gas. Like that, the particles which are present in the liquids have its own kinetic energy. Okay, the kinetic energy is greater in water. The kinetic energy is greater in gas than liquid, and very negligible in a solid. Like that, your liquids have some kinetic energy. This kinetic energy is sufficient to convert this liquid into vapor. Means the whatever the kinetic energy are with particles, that much is enough to convert this liquid into vapor state. Then what happens when the particles have a kinetic energy? The particles which are present in the liquids are in the movement. Okay, that is nothing but the kinetic energy. Those particles supply some energy to the other particles, means other liquid particles. When it gets some energy, the it breaks the force of attraction between the particles. For example, these are some particles, okay, and these are also the particles. These particles have some kinetic energy. These particles supply energy to the particles which are present above. Means just imagine these particles, these are also liquid particles, these are also liquid particles present in the same matter. These particles have some kinetic energy, and these particles supply some energy to these particles. When these particles gets energy, then what happens? When you supply the energy, what happens? The force of attraction is breaks. Means the whatever the force present between the particles is break. Because of that, these particles are move apart. Like that, these particles are converted into like this. These particles are converted into like this. Okay, means initially the particles are present like this, means this is a liquid state. When these particles supply energy to these particles, and the particles which are present in this case gets energy. When these particles gets energy, the force between the particles is breaks, and it increases the interparticle space. What happens when liquid is converted to vapor? In liquid, the interparticle space is less, force of attraction is more. But when you convert it into the vapor, the interparticle space increases and force of attraction decreases. Because of that, when you supply the energy, the interparticle space increases and the force of attraction is decreases. Because of that only, the liquid is converted into vapor below its melting point. This is what happens in the conversion. Yes, I hope you all understand. Then, yes, of course, when the liquids, the particles which are present in the liquid give its energy, the fast moving liquid constantly escape from the liquid to its vapor. This is the process of evaporation. Just now consider the one more. Yes, now consider you have two surface. Okay, you have two surface, that is uh, consider these water molecules. This is the surface 1. Okay, this is the first surface, and the some other particles which are present in the second surface. Okay, this is second surface, and then this is the third surface. Okay, then the evaporation is, this is a liquid particles, these are the particles of liquid, particles of liquid, these are particles of liquid. Then just consider this the first surface, second surface and third surface. Then which surface first convert to liquid to vapor, means the which surface is first convert from liquid state to vapor state, either the first surface or second surface or the third surface. Just imagine your river. Okay, in a river, the whatever the liquid particles present above the river are first converted into vapor, then the next, then next, and then next, like that. When it continues, the river is the amount of water in the river is decreases, like that. How and why the first surface is convert from liquid to vapor? Just imagine. Yes, now these are the first molecules, these are the second molecules, these are the third molecules. Okay, then just imagine like this, in below the third surface there are some other water molecules. Just imagine, just consider the first and second water molecules. These second water molecules are surrounded by water. The second water molecules are surrounded by the other water molecules. Yes or no? The all second water molecules, the convert surrounded by the other water molecules in the all side. Okay, just imagine, if this is a water molecule which is present in the second surface, this is surrounded by the other water molecules, like this, like this. These water molecules are surrounded, and the force is applied by these water molecules only. The whatever the molecules present in the second surface, these experiences the force from the other water molecules only. No other force is applied on the second surface. But what about the first surface? In the first surface, one side is exerted by the water molecules, and what about the other side? Just imagine, this side the force is applied by the water molecules, but what about this side? This side is exposed to the air. Yes or no? In this case, the force is applied by only the water molecules, but the whatever the particles present on the surface 1, there are the other than water molecules apply the force, that is the water molecules and air. Because of that, these molecules, whatever the surrounded by the air, gets heat. Yes, these molecules gets heat from surrounding. These molecules gets heat from surrounding. Gets heat from surrounding. Hence, the whatever the particles present in the first surface are converted into vapor. Then, if all the particles present on the first surface is converted to vapor, then the second surface. Again, in this now just eliminate this one. Eliminate the surface. Now, which becomes the first surface? This becomes the first surface. Again, these water molecules experience two forces, one from the water molecule and another from the air. Okay, but what about this one? This is occupied by the water molecules around surrounded by it. Because of that, when these particles exposed, these particles are surrounded by air as well as water, it gets heat from the surrounding. Because of that, these are converted into vapor, like that. The next and goes on. Because of that, the first surface is converted into vapor than the surface which is present inside it. Yes, then what do you mean by the evaporation? The evaporation is nothing but a conversion from what do you mean by evaporation? The conversion from liquid into vapor below its boiling point. We can call it as a evaporation. In the evaporation is a surface phenomena. And one more point, evaporation always causes a cooling effect. Cooling effect means the evaporation always causes the cooling effect. Because of that, whenever the evaporation takes place, we feel the cool. Just imagine, in the summer, the whatever the sweat present on the surface of our body, when this sweat is evaporate, what happens? We feel the cooling effect. Yes or no? Because of that, the evaporation always produces the cooling effect. Just take a one example, that is, yes, before going to example, just imagine why it causes the cooling effect. The whatever the just imagine whatever the particles present, these are the liquid particles, which will get evaporate first. Of course, this will evaporate first. Okay, when the particles of these evaporate, it causes the cooling effect, because the all matter have some heat. Okay, like that, the particles which are present in this, in the second surface, always have some heat. When these particles are converted into vapor, these particles gets heat from this surface. Okay, the whatever the heat present, the whatever the heat produced by these particles are accepted by these particles. Because of that, these are converted into the vapor state. During vapor state, what happens? The heat present on this surface is absorbed by these particles. Because of that, it produces the cooling effect. Then when the heat is reduces, what happens? It produces the cooling effect. Because of that, the whatever the heat present on this surface is absorbed by the particles which are present on the first surface. Because of that, during the evaporation, these particles absorb the all heat, and it produces the cooling effect. These have some different what are applications. Just imagine the one example. During the summer, we feel comfortable under fan. Yes or no? In summer, we feel comfortable under fan because it takes place the evaporation. The evaporation is taking place. Evaporation is always causing cooling effect. How and why? Just imagine, during summer we feel the comfortable under fan. This is because the air from the fan causes quick evaporation of sweat. Okay, the air from the fan causes the evaporation of sweat. Just imagine, this is our surface of our body. It contains the sweat particles. Okay, when it produces the air, okay, it gets evaporated. When the fan produces the air, the particles which are the sweat particles which are present on the surface of our body is evaporate. During evaporation, what happens? It absorbs the heat from our body. Okay, when it absorbs heat from our body, these are converted into vapor. Okay, and then these are mixed with the air. During the evaporation, these particles absorb the heat from our body. Because of that, when the heat present on our body is uh, absorbed by these particles, we feel cool. Because of that, this is because the air from the fan causes quick evaporation of sweat from the body, and hence the body temperature gets lowered. When the heat is absorbed by the sweat particles, we feel the body temperature gets lowered. When the body temperature gets lowered, we feel relief. Hence, in during summer, we feel comfortable under the fan. Let's now consider the second example. Okay, in villages, not only in the villages, in almost all in our home, we use the pot. Yes, we use the earthen pot. Okay, to keep our water cool. Just imagine, this one is a earthen pot. This is the pot. Okay, this is earthen pot. Mm. or we call it as a matka, okay, or in Kannada gadigi, okay, we can call it as a gadigi. When the water which is present inside it, we can use these in the summer only. Means the whatever the water uh, the present inside this, it gets cool, yes or no? Means we use this earthen pot or matka. This is earthen pot, earthen pot or matka. We can use earthen pot or matka to keep our water cool. Then just imagine how the water present inside this matka is get cooled. What happens to the water which is present inside it? That is nothing but the evaporation is taking place. Okay, just imagine this earthen pot contains small hole. Yes or no? Your earthen pot contains small hole, and you are doing you are adding the water on the surface of that pot. Okay, you are covered that pot with some cloth, and above that cloth you are continuously adding some water. Yes or no? Just imagine when the evaporation is taking place, what happens? The air which is present outside, it absorbs the water molecules which are present above the surface of this earthen pot. Your earthen pot contains small hole. That small hole having some water molecules. When these water molecules exposed to the air, the air absorbs the water molecules. Because of that, these water molecules are converted into vapor. During this conversion, these water molecules absorbs the heat from this pot. Yes, during conversion, what happens? To convert this water molecules into vapor, it should get some energy. The energy which is present, the heat which is present inside the pot or on the surface of pot is absorbed by these particles. Because of that, the heat is absorbed by these particles. Because of that, the pot becomes cooled. When the pot becomes cooled, the whatever the water present inside the pot is also becomes cooled, because the water which is present inside having some heat, that heat is absorbed by these particles, and these particles are converted into vapor. Because of that, the water becomes cool. Okay, this is one example. Then next take example 3 is in summer we prefer the cotton cloth. Yes or no? We prefer the cotton cloth because to reduce the sweat or to reduce that heating effect. Why? Your cotton cloth having some pores, some holes. On that hole, the sweat or the whatever the sweat is absorbed. When the sweat particles are exposed to air, these air absorbed the sweat particles. During these sweat particles are converted into vapor. During the conversion, it absorbs the heat from our body. Because of that, we can prefer the cotton cloth. And not only this, during in a night, during night before sleeping, we can sprinkle the water. Yes or no? We can sprinkle the water. Why? We can sprinkle the water on the ground. We can sprinkle the water on the ground. Why? To make our surface cool. Yes. Why? What happens is when you apply this, just imagine this is our surface. When you sprinkle your water molecules, yes, these are, when you sprinkle water molecules, these are present on the surface. Okay, then these water molecules after some time converted into vapor. Yes or no? After some times, the water molecules present on the surface is vanished. That is nothing but evaporation is taking place. These water molecules are converted into vapor. During the conversion, these water molecules absorb the heat which is present in this surface. Okay, it absorbs the heat. It It absorb heat whatever is present on the surface and it converted into vapor. Because of that, when the heat is reduces, what happens? We feel the cooling effect. This is a one more. Yes, these are some applications of water. These evaporation. I hope you all understand the topic evaporation. Now, me only not feel comfortable like this, but due to some condition, I am not able to take the class on the board. Okay, because of that, I hope I am telling something like this. Because of that, you all should adjust with that. Okay, in the next class, the last concept of this chapter, that is factor affecting the operation, we will study in the next class. Okay, I hope you all understand. Thank you so much, and refer the notes whatever I sent. If you have any doubt, I will clarify. Thank you.